My community for time immemorial has been bestowed with trust by the land to take care of that land. And especially in the past 100 years, we've seen devastation across our communities and our territories, and a deep disruption of the relationship that we hold with our land, especially with our forests. Nuucaanul people turn to the forest for medicine, we turn to the forest for healing, we turn to the forest for knowledge, and we turn to the forest for knowing and belonging. And without that forest, we start to lose ourselves. And that's what I see in my home community, is that we're losing who we are. There's an intrinsic tie with Indigenous people in our land. And as our land gets devastated, so do we. And so my home community, as we fight old growth forest logging, we're starting to lose the way that we related to our land and the medicine that made us who we are. And so it's really, really important to me, and it feels really connected to see all of you here showing up for forests, and to see you all showing up in a way that tells me that you care about our land. I don't actually know why settlers do this. I don't know why you choose our side, and I don't know why you decide to engage with land defense, but I'm very thankful, because I know that when we fight alone, that it's really scary, and it feels lonely, and it's tiring. And so when we have allies, and we have accomplices, and we have people that decide to choose different tactics to support and to protect our land, it means so much to me. It's really hard in 2023 to keep fighting, and it's really hard to hold on to hope right now. Watching our land be devastated for as long as it has, and to keep fighting colonialism at this point, is so exhausting. And every time that I see groups of people come together, and every time I see people put this much effort and this much love into protest and bring their children and their families, it means so much to me. And I'm just so thankful to have you all here. The context that I come from is land defense and frontline work. My parents were both organizers, so growing up I saw a lot of frontline organizing, and it's almost shocking that at my age, at 28, that I'm still continuing that work. I think sometimes I think about my childhood and the work that my mom did and my dad did, and I think about how devastating it must have been to be parents to Indigenous children, and to be fighting for our forests and our water, and for me to inherit that struggle. I think about what a toll that has taken, and again, I keep looking back and saying, like, I'm so thankful that we have more and more people that are joining us, and that it's not as lonely as it used to be. But ultimately, I think that we need so much more right now, because there are these conferences that are happening, and they have police, and they have power, and they have money, and we have each other. And that's kind of what I keep standing on, is the fact that we have each other. So I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for having us here. Thank you so much. I hope that one day that we don't have to do these protests, and I hope that one day that we can just go in the forest and be happy and healthy and feel confident and safe. But right now, as we have to keep returning in this way, I think we all care.